Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel Cyrus Creations, and I believe you all are doing great. If you're following my channel regularly, you could have some idea. Today I'm starting a new series about my sewing machine Singer Quantum Stylist 9960. When I had got this sewing machine, I tried to find so many videos which could help me out to understand my sewing machine, and I barely find those videos which I want to have in a details. That's the reason I said to myself I will definitely gonna make those videos for my followers and all those people who keep asking me so many questions related with this sewing machine. So today we gonna start our Singer Quantum Stylist 9960 instruction manual. This manual is in three different languages, but we gonna focus on English language, which is international and could help many people around the world. I've been using this sewing machine like 5.5 years now, and I always enjoyed and have so much fun whenever I used this sewing machine. And if you follow my channel regularly, you can tell I have hundreds of sewing projects just done with this sewing machine, which I love it. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm sure you're gonna learn so many projects over here. I teach sewing, cooking, DIY projects, and today we are starting a new series about the Singer Quantum Stylist 9960 manual instruction. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's dig into our today video. So since we are talking about the instruction manual, so this manual is in three different languages. We're gonna do in English. So the first 10 pages are just a little bit of introduction and importance, all that stuff. But we just gonna go straight to page number 10 because this is the main, where your manual is started. So we're gonna today talk about the main parts of this machine. Because having any sewing machine, first of all, you have to have an understanding which parts of your sewing machine, where and how you're going to operate them. I will also put a link in a description box where I have show you. I did unbox my sewing machine. Okay, so you can see the journally have some idea what is inside of the box when you order any sewing machine. But today we're gonna talk about the main parts of this sewing machine. If you see this picture, they have divided this into four different parts. Okay, so the first we're gonna talk about the basics, and then the buttons, and then the press words and other winder. Okay, so after this, each week we will try to do step by step learn about this sewing machine. Okay, I am the person, I love to watch a visual stuff, and I learn quicker with the visual things than to reading. So I'm sure even though you got this machine second hand from somebody, once you have these videos in my playlist, you can easily see your manual related with your sewing machine. So let's start with the one by one with the each little part related with the sewing machine. So today we're gonna talk about 54 main parts of Singer Quantum Stylist 9960. Okay, so the first one is handle. That's what your handle look like, and you can easily carry too. Second one is top cover. Third one is thread take up lever. Okay, that's where you insert your thread. This one is number 4th, face plate. Number 5th is thread cutter. That's a digital. Okay, so you can use this one. They do have another thread cutter as well, but you have to bring your thread there and cut it. But this one is very nice digital one. All right, and number 6, with the thread cutter we have a speed controller. So if you are a beginner or new, you can start with the slow, okay, slow speed. But if you are comfortable, you can do center and or maybe go more faster if you're very have a confident and have a steady hands. And number 7th is needle up down or slow button. You see that? So you can do digitally bring your needle down or bring your needle up rather than using your handle, your machine handle. You can easily use digital button and bring your needle up and down, right? And then we have number 8, reverse stitch button. You see that, this one? So this button we mostly or normally use in the beginning of our stitch and the end of our stitch, just to secure our thread. Okay, so this one is also a very nice option. And then we have a start and stop button. Like right now it's green because my machine is start, but if I press it, start and stopped. But for that you have to unplug your presser foot. All right. Number 10th is extension table. You see that? Or accessories table. If you open it, all the accessories are inside. Number 11th is presser foot. So this is your presser foot up and down. Okay, so that handle is here, the little one. If I show you the back of this, up and down. So when you put your presser up, that means your machine is a stop. It's not gonna work. Okay, until your presser foot is down, then it's gonna start it working back. So number 12 is forward reversing adjusting screw, which is here, the bottom of your sewing machine. I had to show you from bottom. Okay, so mostly people thinking, because on a picture they point the arrow here, but if you follow the arrow, that's on the bottom of this. Okay, so you can lose it or tie it. That's a reverse forward adjusting screw underneath the machine. Okay, 13th is our foot controller, and you can see as I have attached over here. Number 14 is a power line cord, as you can see here, which I already have attached other one with our sewing machine. Then we also have a handle wheel. Sometime if even you can use this even without the power, reverse it or move forward. Okay. Number 16 is our power switch. You can turn off or turn on with this switch. Okay. And number 17 is a terminal box, which is this one. I should first off my machine. This one is our terminal box, and this one, our cord go there. I know these words, we can use a simple word for this machine, but because we have a manual, so if you have any problem with your machine and you are reading your manual, then you need to have an understanding about those words so you can read your manual correctly. All right. And number 18 is a control jack, which is here. Okay, that's our control jack, and we use our power line cord with this control jack. Okay, and that was a number 80. So we just finished our first main parts of this sewing machine. Okay, now we are handing to our digital the parts. So let's see. So when we came to our this digital dial, so the bottom button here is number 19, which is direct stitch selection button. Okay, so let's see what is came out when we select this button. Click here. Okay, so that's saying press it for F and this stitch, so but by going back forth, you can select your stitches. Okay, so we can just go back here. And number 21 is tack button. This is a unique option in this sewing machine. It's like exactly same like, you know, when you do back fourth stitch to protect your stitches, you know, that work in the same way. But this one is more handy if you dial this one before you do any project. You see that it's already dot here, so that will help you when you're starting or stopping finishing your project. It's automatically will be on your project, so that's also a nice option. And with that you have a twin needle option too, which is number 22. If you follow my videos, I already have a share of video to show you twin needle projects. Especially I love with the embroideries, and you see in our die we have so many embroidery options as well, so I love that twin needle option with this machine. And with that you have a number 23 utility stitch. Okay, this is also very nice when you want to do blind hem stitch. That's that one. And with that you have a number 24th decorative stitches or alphabet buttons. Okay, so you can dial this one and you can see you have already, it's requiring presser foot B, you know, and with the arrows you can go back, you know, forward and keep pushing. And if you press this twice, you know, you can get alphabet. And I have also showed that project in a very detail as well. I will put all the link in the description box so you can check out those as well. And number 25th is liquid crystal display LCD in a simple word, which is this our LCD is here. And I love this option as well because, you know, it's so easy. You know, I see so many other machines, but this LCD is so easy to learn quicker. And then from bottom to we are coming straight to top, and number 26 is functional button, which is F1. If you press it, and you can see it's showing you can increase or decrease your length, you know, your stitches, you know, it's very handy. And normally you, if you're new, you no need to, you know, touch too much. You can always even can keep auto stitch. So I love this option as well. And number 7 from a main part is a clear button, so the C represent to clear. So if I press this button, you know, the bottom one alphabet selection, just see that, and I have already dialed EE. So if you press this C button, which is mean clear, you can easily delete. Okay, so just select something. Okay, and if you see, and I have used the same option with my video where I have teach you how to make a label, so you might have learned that. If not, I will also put a link in the description box. Number 28 is a scrolling button, so you can go back forth. These are your scrolling buttons. Okay, so more you scroll it, you can go to all those stitches. Okay, they all, each stitch have their own numbers, so you can read it, you know, and see on a dial. This is going forward and this is going back to your stitches. Okay, so you can select anything, and as you see the top one, each stitch representing each button. Okay, so you want, if you want to select 28, you can just click this one and your dial is showing you you're gonna get press of foot B, you know, that's. And if you remember this button F1 to F5, they are functional buttons. So after selecting your stitch, you can click on a functional button, which is showing you if you want to increase, decrease, or adjust your stitches, you know. So it's very easy to learn. Number 29 is cursor buttons, which are these going back, forth, or play forward. Okay, and with this we have a finish our 2 bars. Okay, above the main parts. Now we just have a 2 more left, and I will show you where those are. Number 30 is thread cutter, which I showed you early. First I had showed you the digital auto cutting, you know, and but this one is you can bring your thread here and cut it, and this is very nice option, you know. I always use this one. And number 31 is buttonhole lever, which is here. You know, whenever you put the buttonhole presser foot, you always bring this down, because then your presser foot just have a limit to go, you know, stop here and go forward. Okay, so this is a great option. I have also video related with that as well, which I will put link on a description box. And number 32 is needle threader levers. This one helps you to easily insert your thread to your needle. Okay, so this option is also very nice. Number 33 is needle threader. So you put your needle over here. Okay, this one is a screw which you can untie, you know, loose it and insert your needle up here. Number 34 is presser foot thumb screw, which is here. All right, so you can unscrew this, and there's other presser foots which you can you know, attach with that. And then you have a presser foot holder, which is number 35. If I remove this presser foot, so you see this one, that's your presser foot holder, which can hold different kind of presser foots. Okay, so you can just attach this by bringing down your presser foot. Okay, and number 36 is presser foots, as I had showed you early. So these are the presser foots. Okay, and there's a different kind of presser foots which I will show you later with this is sewing machine accessories. And 37 is fabric feed dog. You see those little tiny blades, they go back forth when you you know, start sewing. If I show you with my dial, you see that how they go back forth. So they are our fabric feed dog. And number 38 is needle clamp screw, and this one is the screw, you know, when you want to lose it or tie it, is to, you know, thread your needle up to this area. Okay, so this one is the main, and all the accessories, tools are inside this thing. Okay, so you will easily find it. 39 number is needle thread guide. This little thing is a thread guide. Okay, so whenever you have a thread coming from here, you have to have here insert your thread before you insert inside of this needle. Okay, because this gonna keep your thread steady, tight, and just gonna bring enough down to have a nice stitch. Some people have a problem to have a loose stitch because they forget about this wonderful option. So this little thing, okay, this is your main part. You have to have your thread insert here. And of course, number 40 is our needle, which are very important. Different kind of fabrics have a different kind of needles to use, and which we will talk later with the, you know, more we make a manual videos, you know, I will talk about that as well. But this one is our number 40 needle. Okay, 41 is bourbon cover latch. This button is here. Okay, so you cannot just take out this cover. You have to press this button, you know, and that will pop up your cover. Okay, then you can just push back, but this is the like little stretchy thing. Okay, until you take this back here, then you can open your cover. Okay, so now you know how to take out this cover. And 42 was a bourbon cover, which I already show you. Okay, so this button called bourbon cover latch. Okay, that's like a button, and this one is your bourbon cover. 43 is a needle plate. This full plate called needle plate, sorry. And you see those two screws, you know, so you can unscrew them and also cleaning up if you're giving a service to your sewing machine. But this plate called needle plate. And 44 number is drop feed lever, which is when you remove this here. And this one is, if you pay attention, if I moved on my left side, this button, if I bring on my left side, you can see all the feed dog, the the fabric feed dog, they all went down. Okay, so now you have to move your fabric by your hands. Not this is not going to help you. Mostly this option we use with the free embroidery, and also if you want to do free motion quilt stitch. Okay, so that's option for that. But if you want to do regular stitch, or you want your the feed dog keep moving forward your fabric, so you have to have on a right side. Now if you're new to sewing machine, you even no need to touch this option. Okay, but just it's important to learn those things so you can have idea what kind of options your sewing machine have. And now since I bring on my right side, now you can feel it, the feed dogs came up. So now if I moved my dial, see that now they're moving up down. Before that they were always just down. So with the drop feed lever, we have finished our 3 different sections. No, just the last section is left, which is taking us to top of our sewing machine. And it's getting dark over here as well, but I really wanted to finish this video. So the number 45 is a chart plate, and as you can see every stitch over here. I don't know if it show you clearly all the numbers and all the pictures of the chart stitches, and everything is here on our digital dial as well, as I had showed you earlier. When you press this button, you can see every stitch, all the numbers, everything is there. So before pressing these buttons, you can select any stitch by looking here, and that will give you numbers. So then you will have idea, okay, you are looking for this number or that number, so you can just keep pressing until you get the number. I hope that makes some sense. And number 46 and 47 is a thread guide, and if you see, they have a numbers here. Okay, so you can move easily your thread here and follow the guide here, number 2, and then follow the guide number 3 here, and that's how you're gonna thread your thread to the needle. And number 48 is a bobbin and binder thread. Okay, a thread guide. So if you see that's a bobbin logo here, so you can exactly follow the same direction. Number 1, number 2, insert your thread here, and then keep following the guide number 3 here, and this one you have to double wind your thread here and then bring to your the bobbin here and insert here. Number 19 is thread tension regulator, which is this one here, and it's work from inside. So once you insert your thread here, you can feel your thread is have a tension regulation, which gonna little tight your thread once you bring down your presser foot. 50 is this spool stand. Okay, you can up and down, it's up to you. And then 51 is felt washer. This is a good option because mostly the thread spools are the plastic, hard plastic, so you don't want to damage your sewing machine. So this one is very soft and it's a very nice option. And then 52 is auxiliary spool holder. If you see this dot here, we can attach extra spool holder here, which is here in accessories. If you take this out, which is here, they gave you with your sewing machine, extra one, so you can like simply if you are doing a double needle, one thread, different thread you can use here, another thread you can use here, and use on your double needle. And number 53 is bobbin winder shift, which is this one. Okay. And number 54 is bobbin winder stop. So when you start shifting, you can just press this and move here. Okay, let me bring a bobbin so you can have some idea. So here I have a bobbin. Okay, and you're just gonna put your bobbin here, and then you're gonna shift your bobbin to your right side. Okay, and then you can start winding. Okay, but if you want to stop it and you want to take this out, it's not going to come out because it's stuck here until you're going to move your bobbin to the left side, and now it's free, and now you can take off. And finally, we just finished our first video today, totally 54 main parts of Singer Quantum Stylist 9960. I hope you get inspired and had learned something related with this sewing machine. If you really like our 2 days sewing machine video, and if you get inspired, please give this video big thumbs ups. And if you want me to share continually about this sewing machine, comments below what you want to learn, what you have a question. If I have any information, I will definitely try my best to give you that. Love you all. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share with your family and friends so I can continually hit more subscriber and continually keep sharing more projects over my channel. Have a blessed night, a blessed day, and a blessed evening wherever you are. Stay safe, and love you all. Bye-bye.